Hey everybody, Nexel here. Today we are playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and we do have a new campaign. This one is going to be for the 15th anniversary since the release of Kingdom Hearts. So there's a lot of stuff in here, so let's just go through it one by one, and then just talk about it as we go along. So the first one is going to be the 0 AP campaign. It is going to last all month long, meaning that any story quests, any proud mode quests, any farming quests, all of those become fair game for you to do at no cost. If you want to raid, get a bunch of Lux, by all means, that's all on you. So there's 0 AP, which is kind of strange because we didn't have it. Like, it was like a drought of 0 AP minus 1 week, and now we have it for a whole month. But yeah, now is the perfect time to catch up. Get all those jewels that you can in the story quest if you haven't already received all of them, and in the proud mode quest, because those are just jewels just waiting to be picked up and used for stuff. The next thing is going to be another special attack bonus campaign. If you saw my last video, I was lucky enough to get the World of Final Fantasy Sora 3 dotted, meaning I will be able to guilt him, and this campaign is perfect. It came at the right time. So this is going to, again, it's going to raise the range for our guilting. So when you guilt a medal, normally it's between the normal range, which is shown on the left. But now when you guilt the medal, it will be the range on the right, and tightening that range means that you spend less mirrors. Spending less mirrors is always good because then you could use them for something else. So for tier 6, for example, you save a minimum of 40 mirrors. For tier 5, it's a minimum of 20, etc., going down the list here. So that is really good for anyone who needs to guild some stuff, especially with the new Sephiroth EX medal coming out. There is a lot of pulling that is going to be done, so being able to guilt those things and get that extra percentage is always good. Next thing is going to be a bonus jewels campaign. Unlike that weird random surprise one that we got earlier this month, this one is announced, and for anyone who pretty much whales into the game, you're going to get a lot of extra jewels. So let's say you buy 100 USD worth of jewels, you're going to get plus 1300 more jewels, which is half an avatar board. That's already good. And then you're going to get skip tickets, which are becoming more or less irrelevant at this point, unless you're feeling like really lazy. But yeah, so we got another one of those, and it does apply if you buy the VIP, but you're only getting 50 jewels. So last one, and this is the cool one, Sora and Kairi avatar board. So we finally got their Kingdom Hearts 2 outfits. This is going to last for 2 weeks, and they're going to be 2,500 jewels a piece, just like all the other avatar boards. This one is going to come with a magic gem as well as 3 skills. So those skills are going to be Attack Boost 4 Max, Defense Boost 4, and Attack Boost 4 Max SP Gauge 2. Now, what are my thoughts on these skills? First of all, Attack Boost 4 Max is always good, especially for high score challenge medals when you're trying to execute the L method as flawlessly as possible. Having a max skill, make sure you're always doing like the highest amount of damage that you possibly can. So any sort of max skill is fantastic. You can use it on pretty much any attack medal. So it's just a good skill. It speaks for itself. 100% proc rate. Can't go wrong. Defense Boost 4. I did kind of a review of Defense Boost 4 in the Marie avatar board, but since then, they've released a lot of quests where enemies are able to do a lump sum of damage to you. So even though I said you might not need Defense Boost 4 if you have Defense Boost 3, I did say with the disclaimer that unless they are doing a few amount of hits, and that is becoming relevant with the Hades quest, where a lot of the enemies will hit you once. Like the round 15 enemy will hit you once, Cloud will hit you I think 3 times, Darkseid will hit you once. So having Defense Boost 4 is good. I do recommend it for those who don't have any solid Defense Boost medals right now. So yeah, Defense Boost 4, always good. I believe it cuts the damage down to 1/10. So if you pair that with like Hainer Pencilette, Pootigger, and Rabbit, you're good. You're set. You get to eat a lot of damage while at the same time not getting knocked out, which is always good. And the last one is Attack Boost 4 Max SP Gauge 2. This is good, especially if you use Zaldin a lot for high score challenges, because lowering that gauge cost down allows you to use it more without needing to have an SP restoring medal. So that's a good skill to have. especially if you have something high. Like, I'm gonna use that on probably like my World of Final Fantasy Sora that I just got pretty much right before recording this video. So yeah, good skills all around, very basic explanations. If you played the game long enough, you know that these are just very basic skills, and unfortunately we haven't gotten a Lux Max skill in a very long time. So hopefully that's coming up soon, but not within the next 14 days it looks like. So here are the parts. This is the good part about the parts. You're getting a skill perk glove, which is, you're getting a skill perk that goes on the hand, which is really good. And it's +6. Having +6 is the highest it gets. So I think now for the males it will go up to 24. For the females it will go up to 27. So having skill perk is always nice. I just talked about it in my general tips for the Hades Cup review. So definitely give skill perk a go if you need this avatar board. It comes with all the general stuff, the chips, Dales, Sids, and magic mirrors. And the two titles we're gonna get are gonna be Memories for the male avatar board and Charm for the female avatar board. And let's take a look. Once purchased, these avatar boards will remain unlocked for you even after the campaign ends. That's good because if you're trying to save up on inventory and not collect the skills, you could leave them on there and come back to get them later. And just like all the other avatar boards you have to buy, you do not need avatar coins to unlock nodes on these boards, which is always good. So that is going to be our, Kingdom Hearts 15th anniversary campaign. Lots of good stuff for the month, or at least the first 2 weeks. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. Some of the notices only last for 5 days, so keep that in mind. So the jewels are going to last only 5 days. The bonus jewels are only going to be 5 days, and I believe the guilt campaign is only 5 days. So yeah, that is going to be pretty much my review on this campaign. Hopefully you guys found it useful. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to throw them in the comments below and I will try my best to answer them. But until the next video, everyone, take it easy.